Pictures of you, pictures of me, hung upon your wall for the world to see. Pictures of you, pictures of me, remind us all of what we used to be.
Hi, this is Brian Snowden, producer of Fitness Atlantic Championships and FitnessAtlantic.com. I'm here with Todd Gansey, a physical stage photographer since 2002. Hey, Todd, how's it going?
Good, Brian. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Hey, how important do you think quality contest photos are to competitors?
They're extremely important. I mean, photos are what competitors use to market themselves to companies for possible sponsorship. The photos are digital, so they'll last forever, and the shape that the competitors are in won't last forever. We used to compete years ago. Contest production was subpar at best, and contest photography was worse if somebody showed up to shoot the contest at all.
Well, I think we've talked a little bit, too, about this, and just saying that a lot of competitors think that their friends and family are going to take their cameras, and they're going to sit in the audience, and they're going to get some great pictures, and, they really don't come out that good. That's the thing you see. They don't really know that until they get their pictures and they check them. Even though people are buying digital cameras now and they can check through the viewfinders and they can see them, they're sitting in the audience and it's a dark theater and they just don't come out that good. And most people, they're just not signing up for the contest photos, right away because they want to wait and see what their friends and family get first. So what would you say to people that think that your contest photography might be a little bit too expensive?
Well, my photo packages start at $19, and I use state-of-the-art equipment, and I update every year to buy the latest cutting-edge equipment. And you hit the nail on the head. They think because they buy a consumer-quality digital camera, they're going to get great shots. It's a totally different animal when you're shooting in a dark auditorium onto a lit stage with strobe lights going off and everything. And the second part of that equation is the seating. A lot of them are sitting 20 rows back, or some are in the back of the auditorium, or they're off to the sides. And then you're not getting photos of flattering photos of competitors in their best light, because you're not shooting them straight on. You're shooting them off to the side. You're not using a professional quality camera. There's so many variables involved. I'm literally directly in the center of the stage, about 20 feet from the competitors, so I'm in the perfect position to get the best shots. And like I said, I have professional equipment, and I've been doing this stuff for over 25 years. So, and also since I used to compete, I know, and I'm also an artist, I know what a good shot looks like. I know when to take the shot. There's so many variables that come into play with professional contest stage photography.
Well, you said it too. I mean, I know you definitely sit in the best spot. You're in front of the judges, in the front center of the stage. They can't get any better than that. So I know your camera, it probably costs the same price as somebody's small car, And
don't remind me.
But the other thing is, we want to talk a little bit about the stage and lighting and presenting your photos, and a lot of times people go to different events and their pictures don't really make them look their best, and if you are presenting this photograph to anybody, just your friends at the gym, you're going to show them the pictures of you on a contest stage, and you're showing them one picture where, you are from the back of the auditorium and you're there with 3-4 people on stage with you, and they can't tell what you look like from that. They're like, oh, okay, you did a show, and you have a black curtain in the back and some lights shining up at you. You're really shiny, and they can't really see you. Exactly. When you get a picture that's flattering, it's impressive. When you show somebody a picture with a stage that's done really nice and a professional photo, and you show that to somebody, that's going to make impression on somebody. And what you're looking for is some type of exposure and some type of way to get yourself out there in the fitness industry. You want to make that impression, and I think people need to realize that. Well, I know that, some of the competitors really market themselves heavily. You have competitors like Alicia Marie Ballinger, who's been on VH1, MTV, Muscle and Fitness, Black it's like they put themselves in an area where they're able to make a better impression.
Exactly.
That's really kind of the goal. Right? People who do want to take it to that level, or just want to have an impression to the show to their friends and family, more so than just saying, here's a trophy. It's more, people get to see the person, and it's more about the person and not just, if you place first or second, or if you have a really gaudy trophy that you got from some show.
And all the reps of the companies aren't going to necessarily be at the show. Some will be there, but the ones that aren't, the competitors can show them the photos from the show to try to get sponsorship. That's what it's all about. My packages, like I said, start at $19. All I have to do to sign up is go to tganci.com, which is tganci.com, and click on sign up for contest photography.
I wish we had this when we were doing them, and it's what's going to make the difference.
I know. I trained for years extremely hard, and I have very few decent photos of myself, and I'm kicking myself now because you can't, go back. You can't turn back time, and it's something you can show your kids and grandkids down the road. Digital photos and a DVD, digital video. It really is priceless.
A lot of people will wait till after the show and then look at what they got from their friends and family and go, well, hey, a second, I didn't sign up for pictures. So, again, so how did they just go to your website, right? tganci.com, and they could sign up for them in advance.
Exactly. Just go to tganci.com and click on sign up for contest photography. And you just brought up another great point. People that sign up in advance, I'm going to take more photos of them. In other words, if someone signs up for 10 photos, I don't just take 10 photos of them. I'll take 350, 400 photos of them. Then they get to go on to the gallery and pick out the photos they want. If someone doesn't sign up for a photo package, I'm not going to take as many photos of them. That's another thing. It's more exposure, because even people that don't sign up go on to the gallery to view all the photos, and they'll be up there forever. So if you sign up for pictures, there's going to be 300 and something shots of you on the gallery for other people to see, and possible sponsors that view the gallery. So it's really it's a no-lose situation.
One thing that we talked about too, that a lot of competitors don't realize, is that when a photographer takes a picture of them, they usually put their watermark right on that picture, and they give them a printed copy. And they're really not supposed to take that copy and take it to Kinko's and go get it scanned and then try to give it to a supplement company using the app. A lot of times what happens is the photographer comes back at them and says, wait a second, I own that picture. You don't, even though you're in it, not your picture. With you give these people rights to use that photo in anything that they want, which is kind of unheard of, right?
They can use the photos for anything they want with no additional cost to me. No additional fee goes to me, which is unheard of in the industry. Normally when you buy packages from photographers, they give you, whatever, 8x10 prints, and you got to keep constantly buying prints off them. So, then you give the 5x7s or whatever away, then you don't have anything else. With mine, you get the digital high-res files, and you can make prints forever, and you can use them for photos, for post the photos on websites and email them, and since they're digital, they don't degrade, and you can use them forever and without any additional cost to me.
Well, a lot of people don't realize the importance of knowing the photographer that they can trust, somebody that they can work with, and realize that's where there's so many times, I can't tell you, that people, they have a picture taken, they think just because they're in it that it's okay that they do whatever they want with it, and it's not.
Exactly.
And when you allow them to do that too, that makes it easier. You're not going to come chase somebody down because they used their picture and they submitted to a magazine. How do you sign up for your pictures again? You go right to your website, right?
Yeah, just go to tganci.com, which is tganci.com, and click on sign up for contest photography.
Okay. So we look forward to seeing you at the show again, Todd.
Yeah, great talking to you, Brian.